everyone. Sorry I'm a little late. Okay. So I hope everyone is having a wonderful evening. This is going to first. I decided to channel Xana tonight because she came in the end of Maddie's with the gymnastics and the volleyball. So I think she'll be a good one to channel. I'm just gonna wait for some people to come in and just do my little talk. I'm checking all these comments. I want to say hi to everybody in the chat. I do try to my subscribers. So if you're watching this not live, you can feel free to fast forward. That is what the button is for. You do not have to listen. Although there is some things I do say that is important before my readings. So, yep. So I just want to say that first off. Second off, you might see some cats. They're here to protect me on the astral level. If they come around, that's what they're doing. They're making sure everything's okay. You might hear you might hear a dog bark. They feel the energy. So I do apologize for that, but it is what it is. So thank you for becoming a member. Hello, everybody. Okay, I cannot catch up here. A lot of picking up, so I'm sorry if I don't say anything. So as far as, and I'm going to tell you guys why I decided to do the Bundy one, because he helped catch the Green River Killer. This case is very similar to him. I've contacted him 2 times already. I'm not afraid of him. He did not lie, and the only reason I put it public was because I felt like there was some information in there that I have not, that has not come through in other readings that I felt was really important. And I didn't want to keep that from you guys as far as the puzzle pieces that need to go together. I felt like he gave some really good insight. He did not lie. He has no reason to lie. He was actually happy to talk about it. So with that being said, I mean, if I did, I'm a little different. I got no fear. And if he was alive, people would be going, the police would probably be going to him to profile serial killers because that's exactly what they did when he was alive. It's no different. Really. I mean, I'm just trying to get what he wants to help me with. So that's why I did that and decided to do that and decided to go ahead and release it. It was members for a couple days, but I got to thinking, you know what? He did give a description. He did talk about the something going on in the brain. He did talk about some other things as far as why breaking into the house, what the power it holds, and all of that. So that's why I decided to release it, because I felt like he gave a lot of information stuff. Oh, that's great. So he also said he was going to get caught, which has come in before. So he says he's not as good as he was. So that there's good things that he said that I feel like are super important. So that's why I did it. People don't have to watch it. If you don't feel like watching Ted Bundy communicate with a medium, then don't watch it. But I have no problem communicating with him. It's not the first time. Just saying. In this work, you can't have fear. I don't have fear. That's why when I go to haunted houses, I don't get bothered. I don't really get bothered by a lot of dark energy because I have no fear. I have no fear of them. The fear is what attracts them to you. So keep that in mind. Yeah. No fear. I've got no fear. No fear when it comes to spirit stuff. Anyways, let's just say that. Yeah, and I think that goes along with the brain, like he was explaining. The brain, he was talking about misfiring of the brain, which makes total sense when you're thinking about psychopaths or sociopaths with their brain misfiring. He talked about some kind of trauma causing that. So I think he had some really good insights, and that's why I wanted to release it. I think he gave me a bigger guy that works out that I didn't think I said before. So I think it's super, super, super important. And we'll see what Xana gives me tonight. So as you guys know, I am not law enforcement. I'm not here to, although sometimes these cases drive me crazy and I constantly think about them and I constantly try to figure out who's who. I'm not law enforcement, so I'm not here to actually solve the case. I'm here to give bits and pieces in hopes that maybe the right person sees it and it may lead to the killer. And when it comes to, putting these things together, it's puzzle pieces. That's just the way it works, okay? So that's just the way it works, is puzzle pieces. And I'm getting chills with that for some reason. I have a feeling this is going to be a strong reading. Do you guys see the light? It's going off again. It didn't do that on the live last night. When I did live readings, just regular readings, it didn't do that. It did that with Maddie's, and it's doing it again. That's freaking crazy. Wasn't doing it a second ago either. And you only see on the camera. How weird. Oh no, I see it. It is blinking. Holy crap. You guys, this wasn't doing this last night. I did live readings last night for donations. It did not do it. So it's not my lamp. It did this Maddie's reading. It's doing it again. No, it did it in Maddie's reading, and now it's doing it for this reading. It happened last Idaho reading I did, but it did not happen last night during the lives. So this is definitely, I want to say it's a spirit energy right here. But it's weird because my EMF isn't going off. So you would think my EMF would be going off with the light. But for some reason it's not. It's so weird. So anyways, what I was getting back to what I was saying before I was caught off guard, because I can actually see it this time, not just on camera. And last time it stopped too after a while. So I definitely think it's spirit. But anyways, you're supposed to use these puzzle pieces to try to put together. Now remember, things can come in that are around the case as well. Not everything is going to be connected to the killer. It can be connected to people that he knows. It can be connected to the victims and their families. It can be connected to that kind of stuff. So keep that in mind, that not everything, although I try to pinpoint a lot with the killer, I get things surrounding the case, surrounding the timeline, all of that stuff, surrounding their lives. Okay. Although I do try to get taken through the night. It's a lot of the information can be other things. So keep that in mind as well. This is for entertainment purposes only. This is in no way factual information. This is all psychic medium impressions. See, I start to get spacey, and I apologize. That's spirit making me a little spacey. So if I lose my track, that's why. So this is for entertainment purposes only. This is in no way factual information. This is all psychic medium impressions. What's the other thing I have to say? Everyone is innocent until proven guilty, and viewer discretion is advised. And I think that's it. I appreciate your guys' support sincerely. So for those of you that are new here, that light is tripping me out. How that I work is information can be past, present, or future. It can be symbolic or have multiple meanings, especially when it comes to numbers and things like that. Spirit will often use my references, experiences, or how I relate to something. Sometimes they'll show me shows I've seen. Sometimes they'll reference other cases. That's just the way that they work with me to say it's like this. In order to get across what they're trying to say. No. That's what I'm telling you. Everything is the same as it was last night. And this didn't happen last night in regular readings. It only happens it happened last time when I did Maddie's. So it's kind of weird. Anyways, they'll use my references and experience explain what I'm trying to say, or what they're trying to say to me and trying to describe to me, because sometimes he uses references. Now remember, it is all in how we perceive the information. I may misperceive something. Like if I see a badge, it might not necessarily mean he's a badge, but he's related to someone with a badge, or he has an authority complex, or he wants to be criminal justice. Like you guys, it depends on how, like, how I perceive it. I might perceive it wrong, because especially with symbolism, sometimes I don't really understand what the symbolism is for. So yeah. I'm gonna, and I will be bringing Tammy on in just a moment. Keep in mind that she does walk me through the reading in a way, even if she's not validating the information because she doesn't know it, because there's not a lot to validate. She will just simply say yes and keep my, it's like a conversation, okay, with two people, and I'm able to get more information that way. If you guys go back, to like my prior readings before I started working with her, and now, you can see how much more information I get with her. So definitely, definitely keep that in mind. All right, I'm just gonna, I started to clear before I came on, and I was like, oh crap, I'm late. Yes, please keep, oh, and I will not look at the chat. So I'm not ignoring you, okay, guys? So if you're talking in the chat and if you're validating in the chat, which you may, I am not going to be looking at the chat, okay? It's too distracting to me, all right? Okay. We're all here for the same reason, all right? We're all here to try to at least be the voice for the voiceless. It might not, my clues might not lead to anything, but at least they're getting to talk, and that's what's important, I feel. So, yeah. I forgot to send her the link. Hold on. Sorry, it's a laptop, and if I move my laptop, it moves. So that's just the way it is. So I apologize. Oh, come on. Hold on a second. My computer's being really, really low. All right, Tammy, there's your there it is. Okay, so yeah, Shazam's still eating. So sorry if she's eating on camera or whatever, but she was in the middle of dinner when we decided to do this. She takes time out of her life to help me out. So, yeah, but I did not get that. So I did get pizza or something, but it was, I don't know if it was before, like earlier in his life or not, because this is one thing I get a little confused about, because I kind of am flip-flopping, and this is why I think there might be like a multiple personality, or maybe an alter ego or something like that, or feeling like the demons kind of drive him, because I get kind of a back and forth, and it's almost like I can see, I get a reference to like the older guy and stuff like that, but then I flip-flop back to younger. So it makes me wonder if one of the one of the alter egos is an older, and this is a younger guy or something like that. But you know what? Ted Bundy always seemed older for his age, so we could all be picking up on that. I don't feel it's more than one person. I think it's maybe sometimes, when the psychics are saying it's two people, I think that that's because they're picking up on like an alter ego kind of thing, because they never describe that person from my understanding. So we're only there goes Libby across the computer. So yeah. Oh, that's awesome. You have 17 goats. That's a lot. Yeah. Sorry, Libby's out kind of playing because I kind of Yeah, everybody keeps talking about that. I don't want to point fingers at anybody, okay? So if you guys, if you have tips or whatever, that'd be great. It'd be nice if I could get a name like I did with Delphi, but remember, names don't always come in. Everything happens in the timing that it's meant to happen, and the time that it's meant to happen. Okay, so we get. Thank you very much for the super sticker. We will get information depending on the timing we're meant to get it. If we're meant to get it, we'll get it. If we're not, we won't. That's what people don't understand. That's just the way that it works. Things happen in the timing that they're meant to happen in. So this is more so to possibly help that timeline along or whatever. So yes, it is all mapped out destiny. So like I'm saying, he'll get caught when he's meant to be caught, and he's going to be caught. I feel fairly strongly that he's going to be caught. Ted was straight up about him going to be caught, and I think that came in the first reading. So it's a validation of spirit, a what do we call it? They're them giving their voice, talking about what happened, like that's what's important. So I'm not, like I said, I'm not here to really catch a killer. I'm here to just put out their information as they want to put it out. So, and a lot of, my names can be connections. There's 2 names that I pulled that actually connect to the what is that called? To the frat house. This connects to the frat house, and so does there's another Gregory. I kept hearing Greg, and then I heard Gregory randomly one day when I was trying to tap in. So those 2 names actually connect to the frat house, which is kind of weird. I don't really know. Maybe he knows them. I don't know. So yeah, we'll see how this. I get kind of nervous because I'm like more, but we'll see. I'm not sure what you mean. How do I connect to the killer if I'm not connecting to him? I mean, you can like kind of get into their heads and stuff like that and track them like psychically, like I did with Delphi. But the spirits, me, the ones that are past, they basically tell me what they want to tell me. If that makes sense. Okay. Okay. He is laughing. He had a good time with this. He will. He's going to be in handcuffs. I think the cops have a good idea actually who he could be. So all right. Are you ready? Hold on, she's running somewhere. Let's see where she's running to. There's a reference to December. I think something's going to happen this month. I just don't know what it's going to be. But again, like I said, I got a lot of information in Ted that I felt was like super important, and that's why I went ahead and released it to the public, because I feel like he really explained. Ready? Okay. Oh wait, hold on 1 second. Okay.
Hi.
There's not really a hell. Hi, I'm gonna answer that real quick. There's not really a hell. It's a lower astral plane. It's basically if somebody, and that's basically by their choice, okay? Because we don't get judged like everybody tells you. So we're here to learn lessons. And just because he comes here and he has a psychological issue that causes him to do things, there's lessons in all of that, I guess, as hard as it is for a human to understand. So he's like in a lower astral place because I think he's afraid of judgment because of what we're taught. He doesn't feel like he belongs in the other realms. But just because they're bad does not mean that they go to a dark place. Everybody is allowed to go to the light if they want to go to the light. They're not forced to go there, but it's open for them. And so that's the best way I can describe that for you. Okay. All right. So I'm going to pull up her picture. If I can find it. That's a good one. I'll just use the one off of her. It popped up on her a bit. That's a really good picture. I'll use that one. It shows her eyes really well and everything. Okay. All right. Here we go. What squeaky sound? There will be sounds. My birds sometimes make sounds. My dog, like I said, animals feel energy. They will make sounds. Don't expect it to be super freaking quiet because it won't be. Yeah, and why he's making noise right now, I don't know. All right, here we go. Oh wait, I need to get away from the chat. Yep, like I said, I'm turning off the chat. I mean, not turning it off, but I'm not watching it. You guys can chat. You guys can validate. Tammy will watch the chat. My other mods will watch the chat. I'm not going to, so you're not being ignored. Okay.
How do I look at chat? Because I can't see chat.
You can't?
No.
Oh, on your phone? You can't?
Yeah.
Here, click the bottom of your phone. It should pop it up. She's on her phone now because her computer kind of took a crap.
It's not doing anything.
So usually if you touch the bottom of your touch the bottom of your phone, it'll bring up the chat. That's how mine does it anyways. Oh, I lost her. Ah, crap. Hold on, guys. She's doing her phone for the first time on this instead of her computer because it broke. So there she is. She's back.
All right, I guess we're going to forget about the chat.
Right. You find it? All right.
I mean, I found it, but I can't see it as it's going.
Look like she's not going to watch it. Not going to be able to watch it. She said turn your phone sideways. I mean, I can see it whenever I do lives. Oh, yeah. She had her laptop break, and she had, like, 4 videos, like, one for Quentin. Like, she makes videos for me, and she had a bunch of them made, and then they broke on her. So.
Yeah.
All right. I guess we'll just have to. It's kind of weird because you should be able to hit a setting that says chat, like see the chat or whatever. And I lost. She went away again. Technical difficulties. I do apologize. I'm not sure what she has. She's back again.
We're not going to try that no more.
Hey, she said do not upload Windows 11 because that's what crashed it. Do not do it.
Yeah, don't do it. Do not do it. I'm not the only one that has the problem.
She said hit the live chat. That's not true about being true psychics or be no killers. Everybody comes here with lessons and whatnot. The things have to play out as they're going to. That has nothing to do with it. Plus, we are human. We're not some mystical being. We don't know everything.
Right.
She's like videoing. He says it's like videoing his mom. Here, I'm gonna kick this person out. Sorry, you come in here and you're like not a believer. There's no need. There's absolutely no reason for you to be in here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I guess get out of the chat now. All right, here we go. Okay, nothing like pressure. I always feel like I'm pressured in this one, but dang it, my pin is hitting the mic. No, Libby, go away. Okay, she's flooding in a bunch of stuff all at once. So I just need her to slow down a minute, and I gotta untangle this real quick.
Okay.
Because she's like flashing things like all at once. So I don't know why, if she's like that really ready to talk. But okay, so she shows me the same thing, the gloved hand over her mouth.
Okay.
I keep seeing that, but it's weird, like she can see who he is. It's almost like she wakes up for a second. Like she opens her eyes and she can see him, and to herself she says, "I know him."
Oh.
Or she, you know what I mean? That's what she's saying
Yeah.
when she sees him. Like I don't know if it's his eyes or something like that, but it's see him. And or I know him. Then it's kind of like she's flipping backwards, like she's going back. She's doing this like completely. I like to go from the beginning to get there, but she's going backwards for some reason. And it's almost like she showed that and then she hits rewind, and I'm kind of like being rewound backwards.
Okay.
Into the night. Or yeah, into the night. So what's weird is I'm kind of getting the same kind of vision that I got with him at the bar. But I think that I'm wondering if he didn't go to the bar and the frat party. Like I'm wondering if he didn't go to both places, because I'm getting both places.
Right.
And I keep wanting to take myself back to the so I know Ted said he was like I flip. I'm not even going to try to focus on the age tonight because it just frustrates me. Because I mean, I always thought Ted was older and he wasn't. He did not act like a 20 or 30-year-old. You know what I mean? Like he always seemed older.
Yeah.
So it's weird because I want to put him in two places. Like he leaves the bar and then he goes to the frat or something like that. Like I cannot shake this stalker feeling. And even if like he knew them, he was probably stalking them. You know, sometimes people know people, but they still stalk them and they don't know they're stalking them. It's like that. And I get a lot of social media stalking, a lot of like sitting in front of the computer, social media stalking. And then it's like, I wish I could see him more clear than I can. Hopefully I will. And then it's like, then I'm in their lives too, in a way. But I get this feeling of he feels less than. Like these kids for some reason feel privileged, they feel popular, they feel I get that reference to school shooter again. You know, school shooters always have a grievance. Feel later, they feel like, you know, something wrong with them and they've taken it out. Now they're gonna go, you know what I mean? Like that's how it comes across, is that there was something. I'm getting the chills with that, but that it comes across like something was said or done that was a rejection. And it's almost like I hear the word fantasy. Something in this guy's mind was a fantasy. Either he thought that he was, with one of these girls or would be with one of them, and it comes across as he like, because she said the word fantasy, like he lived in like a fantasy land.
Yeah.
Okay. It's just like so weird. Like I keep flip-flopping between two different there's something she's showing me muscles, like he's a big guy, like as in he lifts weights or he's super strong, which makes me feel that he's athletic in some way. He's definitely white, because she shows me like him standing like this. Now, whether he has a picture like this with his back facing the mirror, you know, and they're showing the muscles in the back, like that's what I keep seeing.
Okay.
And so again, I don't know if this guy just has like a feeling of I get a lot of narcissism with him.
Yeah.
And again, this insecure feeling. This was in you guys think you're too good for me? Oh, you're not too good for me. Like that's how it comes across. Or you think you can just say whatever you want? You can't. Kind of thing. Like that's the kind of energy I keep getting with this. A
Okay.
rejection. And then he becomes like obsessed with the feeling of like this was planned. This was planned for this night. This was planned. This was already she had already something had already been said to where he was just like, I have like this almost like a vigilante in his mind. Um, like
Okay.
they did me wrong or less than I am kind of feeling. I don't take rejection well. And it's almost like because I feel like either he thought he was in a relationship or wanted to be in a relationship with one of these people. So
Okay.
it comes to the feeling where I don't know if he's an actual ex or he just thought that. You know what I mean? Or he just like I don't know. I'd be looking into her past just in case, but this is someone that I don't know, like the way that I get altercation. I got that in Ted Bundy's too. Like there's some kind of
Yeah.
altercation. I don't know if it was that night or before, but that came in his reading as well.
Okay. Yeah.
He like obsessed over like he had fun with this. This was very I don't know what I don't even want to say like he had fun with it, but he did. As a psychopath, he had fun with it.
Right.
And again, the thing about breaking into the house and having the power over them. Having the power over them because who's the boss now kind of feeling.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how it comes across. I get the number 29. Not really sure if that's an age or what. She says alma mater again. I don't know if that means like he went there and then he doesn't or something like that. It's kind of weird how that comes in. Not really sure. I mean, that's come in a couple times and so it must be important.
Yeah.
But I heard like it means kind of different things like depending what someone's alma mater is. I don't really know. I'm not a college person. I don't know anything about it. The back, it's weird. Like my back is hurting like kind of like my spine. I'm having
Okay.
a hard time kind of breathing. See this? And in one of the first readings, I think I remember I said that someone tried to run, or there was a reference to running. Like that's kind of what I saw. It was like I think in the very first reading. So
Yep.
what she's showing me is it's. Let me see if I can understand this right. This is like a weird. This is a weird vision. I'm just gonna explain what it is, and then hopefully, it's just weird. So I think Ethan was killed first because she shows me that she looks like it's almost like she wakes up for a second and realizes he's not there, but she
Okay.
doesn't think anything of it. She thinks that maybe he got up and went to the bathroom or something like that.
Okay.
And So it's like I'm looking over at an empty spot in the bed and I'm not thinking anything of it. But then it's like, sometimes when you wake up and you're like groggy, but then like you were to turn your head and look, but you're not really paying attention to what's around you. And then it's like, it's almost like she goes like this and she looks up and the dude is like standing there.
Oh, wow.
And that's when he I feel like he straddled her. That's what it feels like. He straddled her and put his hand over her mouth.
Okay.
And I feel like he said a few choice words like "you effing blah 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 blah." Okay, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say what it says.
Yeah.
Use your imagination. Like who's in control now? Be like that kind of thing. He was very angry when he did this. Like very angry. There's a lot of cussing I get, a lot of derogatory words thrown as he's doing what he's doing. But at the same time, very stealth.
Yeah.
So Zook. Sorry, I can't tell what he's doing. He's probably doing something. So that's kind of a weird. That's kind of like she's showing, and my head hurts for some reason. I don't really know why. I get a reference to 19. I don't know if that's the amount of stab wounds. It's kind of coming in like that.
Okay.
Is a possibility for the number. But it's one of those things where I don't even know if he was counting.
Right.
It's just I'm so angry and I'm taking the anger out on them. And they flash me back to like how a school shooter is and how they're so angry and how they, it's like that reference that I keep getting of
Okay.
the what this guy was thinking and feeling at the time. But again, she's switching back and forth, so I'm sorry if it's confusing. But then she takes me back to the social media stuff.
Okay.
Like he's just vigilantly watching social media, and he might even like and stuff on they might not know he's stalking, but he is. That's the feeling that I get. She shows me a heart and then she breaks it in half. So I don't know if that she's saying like she broke his heart or there's some kind of, or somebody broke his heart. There's a heartbreak.
Okay.
So that's kind of how I feel. And like, I know that they said like the dog was barking and everything, but I just have to tell you guys, because I always give what I get, even if it's already been said. And I will only give it to you if I get it, but I hear this barking in my ear like crazy.
Yeah.
Like how my dogs do outside. Like if there's something, like I keep hearing that.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. Zook!
Naughty, naughty.
Yeah, well, Libby's out and I just don't trust him. So, and then it's like she shows me like he goes upstairs.
Okay.
And then we kind of know what happens there.
Yeah.
There's something about the bathroom. I'm not really sure what that is. Why she's showing it to me. I'm not really sure about that. But she's showing me the bathroom. Whether he washed up in there or something afterwards, I don't really know, because I always kind of thought that he brought like a change of clothes. Like I don't feel like he ran out with full of blood all over him. You know what I mean? Like that always kind of came in before. So not really sure why I'm getting that or what the reference is.
Okay.
Then she shows me all over the walls, which I don't really want to see. Thank you. She shows me Ethan's was surprised and overpowered. There's a reference to getting him in a hook position like this with his arm around his throat. That's what she's showing me. Like, he went in there and this person was hiding. Maybe the bathroom. I don't know the layout of the house, but was hiding somewhere after he came in. because I still get the reference to the window or sliding glass door, something that slides. That is something that came in the very first reading, and so I get a reference to that as well. But there is something with like it's weird. Like she shows me him walking, and then this guy coming out of like behind him. So I'd be curious if he had anything in the back, but I get a reference to my throat, my arm around my throat, like some kind of chokehold.
Okay.
To subdue is what I hear.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, I lost her picture. So I don't know why and I'm getting like a pain in my side, like really bad. So
Okay.
I don't know if there was any kind of anything in the side, but it's like it's a sharp stabbing pain literally at my side.
Yeah.
So it's weird because I do keep seeing him in black, and I do feel like he wore a mask because during this time, it's almost like she recognized him from his eyes or something. Like, or he lifted up his mask to show her who he was when he covered her mouth, because it's almost
Okay.
like the feeling of like she wasn't completely asleep. You know what I mean? Like, I think
Yeah.
that's why she fought back, because I think she woke up because Ethan was gone. That's how it comes in.
Yeah. Okay.
But he was like standing over her by that time, you know. And
Yeah.
maybe he was like standing over her, like it's like creepy, like standing, like staring at her, like super creepy.
Okay.
That's like way creepy feeling.
Yeah.
And I see him there like all black, just like standing over her. It's so I don't like it. So I hear maneuvers, like he must know maneuvers. So this would make me
Okay.
think that he's taking some kind of like fighting class, or in the army where they teach it, something like that, police, anything like that where they teach that kind of stuff. I feel like the maneuvers,
Okay.
but it's weird because she shows me why do I feel like he's younger tonight. This so confuses me. I don't understand it. I don't know. I keep seeing like wrestling maneuver things
Okay.
and hearing how that feels on a mat when like people are wrestling on a mat.
Yep.
I keep getting that kind of feeling or hearing and seeing. I don't really know why she's showing me that. It must be important.
Okay.
I wonder why I hear Range Rover. I know that like Ethan had one, right?
Yes.
But for some reason I hear those words. So I
Okay.
don't know if there may be evidence on there or it has something to do with that. I'm not really sure. And I know Red came in the first reading, so I don't
Oh,
know. I
yep.
really don't know the connection to that. Um See, like the way I keep seeing him in all black, I even see like his boots are black, which is so it makes me feel like he would have had to have acquired these clothes somehow to be in all black.
Okay. Yeah.
Or unless it could be symbolic for like, I don't know, like there's something in his background that made him really stealth.
Okay.
And I don't know if that's like something with breaking and entering or something with, again, some kind of whatever that, you have to be stealth doing. Like, I don't know.
Okay.
Because like military kind of comes to mind with that. But at the same time, he feels young to me. And I'm like, what the heck? So unless it's like ROTC or something like that. I mean, I don't know. Um
So my daughter brought out the computer so I can see chat. Kaylee's the one that had the Range Rover.
Okay, whoever it was. I just there's a mention of a Range Rover, but I don't know what the significance or reference is. Okay. I do apologize for my dogs barking outside. They do watch my yard and stuff for me, my goats. So apologize if they're being loud. I mean, she's being very descriptive about what happened as far as with those two in the house. Maddie didn't really go over that. So I'm not really sure what her reasoning is for that. The back of my head's hurting. I don't know. I'm kind of I don't know why she's showing me her kind of fighting him when he's straddling her. There's a like fighting to get free or something, but he's just too strong. He's like super strong for some reason. Like it makes me feel like he works out or whatever, but he's really strong. I also for some reason get 5'11 now. I don't know if that's a height for him. That's the size that could be about right. That's how tall my son is. And I go about to his shoulders. That's about I don't know. I kind of get it's kind of weird that height kind of comes in. My pen's starting to be stupid on me.
Now, Xana did fight. Like she had defense wounds.
Okay. Yeah, and that's what she's showing. I mean, we kind of knew that, but that's what she's just showing me, like kind of like what happened. Like she was trying to get free from him, but it's weird because it's like she had that moment of I know you like right before, but like I can't. It's like I don't know if she's having a hard time telling me or like that's what I don't understand. Because like again, it's super weird because I always felt like he was older. I always felt like he there's like some kind of background there. I don't know, there's a lot kind of swirling in my mind. I'm trying to block my own thoughts out about things. Which and try to make sense of things because sometimes they don't make sense. So it's weird as I keep getting taken back to that vision of at the bar, but there's the brown jacket seems to be significant. It's almost like a corduroy feeling or weird like type feeling jacket, like a bigger jacket. That comes in a lot, and a hat for some reason. So and like jeans and boots like that. That's what I keep seeing him in. So I hear the word customer. I don't know if that's customer at a bar because who worked at the bars? Was that the other two? I know someone like worked at the bar or restaurant or something. Or worked at Mad Greek or whatever. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's a bar or what that is. I'm not sure. And it's weird. I keep seeing like kind of like what Ted did when he had glasses on and then he would take his glasses off. So it's possible maybe sometimes he wears glasses and sometimes he doesn't wear glasses. Like that comes in as well.
Okay.
And so that means that maybe other time maybe he doesn't need them all the time, or I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what that's about. So there's a reference to my right arm and shoulder.
Okay.
As in somebody has had an issue as an injury with their right shoulder or arm.
Okay.
This could be this could be her, I'm not really sure. So this would be, it feels maybe like a dislocation or a break or something, but it's almost like they're referencing my shoulder, but also my arm.
Okay.
And that it's possible that maybe and I get a sling. Like maybe his arm was in a sling for a little bit.
Okay.
So it's, or somebody's arm was in a sling for a little bit. That kind of comes in weird. And the customer, I don't know if he was a customer or he just saw him or whatever. I'm not really sure.
A lot of people are saying Xana worked at the Mag Creek, so
Where's oh, okay. Yeah, that's what everybody, I don't know what that place is.
I don't either. I think it's just a restaurant.
Is it the bar or what is it? Oh,
I
it's a
think it's just
restaurant.
a
Yeah, because I think
restaurant.
waitressing came in before.
Yeah.
Was it her he was hitting on? It's weird. Like I see him hitting on, I don't know if it's her or one of the other girls, because I don't really know who the target is. It feels like there's one
All right.
specific, but then there's at the same time he had anger towards all of them
Yeah.
for them being like I said, like having things he didn't have, or being popular and like that kind of stuff.
Right.
So also getting a pain right here for some reason, like it's on my collarbone or something like that.
Yeah.
Right here, there's a sharp pain right there as well.
Okay.
So I could be picking up on where they were stabbed at.
Yeah.
And because it's like sharp pains
Right.
coming out of nowhere. She says sloppy.
Yeah.
But she says lurker, like he would lurk, but there's times where they would recognize him lurking, kind of, I guess, or just being around. It's almost like it's weird. I get this thing like I'm stalking you and stuff, but you don't know I'm stalking you because I'm still talking to you and being your friend or whatever. Like that's kind of how it comes in. But
Right.
like in the background, I'm stalking you and following
Okay.
you. And I think maybe he would show up at places where they were like out of nowhere because he knew that they were going to be there. And again,
Yeah.
there's this reference of I know you're going to the bar and I know you're going to the frat party, and almost like I'm going to hit both places or something like that.
Yeah.
Like I feel like he was really stalking that night. Like in a major way stalking.
Yeah.
So stalkers coming, if it's for her or because I know that came in before, but it's coming in again.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's for her or him, really, because I know she also did that.
Oh. Okay.
I wonder if Ethan got in a pushing match with whoever he got into an altercation with, because she's like giving me bits and pieces of the night and stuff now, like taking me back and forth to different things, but I keep seeing like someone pushing Ethan and him pushing him back.
Okay.
And so I don't know if that altercation involved any pushing.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I see them like pushing each other. I'm trying to see where they were for that missing time because everybody's making a big deal out of it.
Yeah.
It's almost like they were just hanging out together.
Yeah.
Like
Possibly.
boyfriend and girlfriends do. Like I don't
Yeah.
think they really, like I don't really see him going or doing anything. It's more like we're just together somewhere,
Right. Yeah.
walking and talking or something.
Yeah.
But also there's I hear cooling off, so I don't know if maybe after that, she took Ethan to go cool off because I had forgotten all about that when I did the TED reading. I forgot all about the altercation thing, and so that
Yeah.
came in. So I don't know if it has anything to do with the night or not, but again, it's a part of what happened that night. So that's why I would be picking it up.
Right.
But I'd just be curious if there was any pushing going on or a punch even thrown. And
Yeah.
that might be symbolic for a fight, but there is a reference to that.
Okay.
So my stupid pen. My pen is not writing and there's ink in it. I just kind of see him walking around. It's kind of weird, like for that time, like just being together, kind of thing, like cooling off and like being together. And I don't know if they smoked. I know he did. He did like sports and stuff, so I can't see him like, smoking anything. But it's almost like there's a reference to that.
Okay.
Like the herb or whatever, because it was, it was a night out. It was a
Yeah.
party night. Um,
Yeah.
like I don't think they like went anywhere like weird or anything. It's almost like we're just hanging out together. That's
Okay.
what it
Yeah.
comes across, anyways. So then there's a reference to someone again. This came in before. Like I see him like being good at fixing things or something like that. Like
Okay.
that energy of um like I hear hammers and things like that. Now whether he did it for a profession or he was just good at like fixing things and doing things.
Right.
Um and I still get like that oil, like either I like to work on cars or I work on cars. Again, I don't know if it's a hobby or something that he does, but I see him under a car and I can see tools and stuff and him, with the wrench or whatever it may be underneath the car.
Yeah.
And again, it might be connections, it might be connected to him. I had a headache for some reason. This guy went literally crazy.
Yeah.
But it almost feels like he does have someone like telling him to do this stuff, like in his mind.
Yeah.
or like almost like a you know, kind of, I don't know how to explain it. Like almost like, yeah, he thought about it and stuff and he wanted to do it. But it's almost
Okay.
that's why if there is and I have that's why like maybe the alter ego is older. You know, because
Yeah.
sometimes it's somebody that's like a regular person when it comes
Yeah.
in and they have like regular jobs and stuff. So that's kind of weird. But like in their mind, it's in their mind. I don't
Right.
know.
Yeah.
Like it's weird. I can't figure out like maybe he just is younger but acts older, but at the same time again, I still get that like that type of person that's like I don't know. Um it's weird. He's like geeky, but he's like he's geeky or odd or off.
Okay. Yeah.
Kind of like maybe creepy, but yet like he works out and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he's kind of a buff creeper geek. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how else to explain it. Um
Multiple personality.
yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if that's what he has or that just feels like that. But
Right.
the way that he comes across when I try to kind of tap in a little bit is
Yeah.
um or what she's kind of making me feel.
Yeah.
He It's like he's a geek and he's kind of off and odd and even
Right.
creepy a little bit. And maybe he's
Yeah.
not really good at getting girls because of this. Like maybe he
True.
comes on too
Yeah.
strong. You know, he comes
Yeah.
on too strong. He comes off like too creepy kind of thing. And like maybe they just looked at him as like a friend, but they would maybe throw things at him, like make fun of him or something like that.
Yeah.
That kind of comes in because I feel like I do feel like they know him. I keep wanting to go back to the frat house. So I don't know if that's like people in the frat that knows him or he's connected to the frat at one time. I'm not really sure what that is. Um
Okay.
but this is not someone that's like super handsome or if he does like kind of look good, his creepiness is what like pulls people off. Like I know everybody was saying like the Jeremy guy was creepy. Like
Yeah.
I don't think he's the one that did it, but I think this guy kind of puts off that vibe, if you know what I mean. Like I don't
Yeah.
think it's because he doesn't really match what I'm seeing, but I feel like he like puts off like the creeper vibe or something, or um he's awkward, but he's over like pushy or something like that. Um and even kind of annoying is the word that she says. Like he's annoying.
Okay.
I don't like doing readings after I know information. I know. Because then I can't tell what's my mind and what's not on certain things. Um,
Yeah.
you know, like when certain people come to mind or whatever, I just
Right.
he like buried his knife like in his yard, so he's gotta have a yard to do that in, or something.
Yeah.
It's almost like I feel like the cops know more than they're letting on when it comes to this.
I think so too.
Something about the major like the footprint is like super important.
Yeah.
Even though I feel like maybe he thought he was really smart about stalking or something like that. Maybe he
Right.
wasn't as smart as he thought he was, kind of thing. And
Yeah.
he's really arrogant. Like he doesn't think he's gonna get caught. But she says this was really swift. It was almost like the first or second stab, but she was gone. Um, So there was no suffering. It was instant. And it was almost like she's telling me that right when her eyes opened, her soul left her body. So she didn't really feel anything.
Okay.
Which is usually what happens with these kind of things. So I feel like that's important for people to know that although this was brutal, she wasn't in her body for any of it.
Okay.
I don't know why I keep seeing curl. It's so weird. Like, I don't know if it's like someone that knows something or if it relates to him. Because it's like the ringlet curls. And I know that there's a name of somebody I got that has the ringlet curls like that. But
Yeah.
I don't really know why I keep seeing that. It's kind of weird because he has the wrong color eyes, and he's
Okay.
younger. So
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if maybe he knows something because I don't understand why else they would name him like he has the ski last name.
Right.
Because it's weird. Like I see the curls and it kind of makes me think of him, but I don't know if that's why I'm getting it.
Okay.
It's kind of weird. This is why I don't like to know information.
Right.
The name Kevin, I don't know. Again, might be associate, might be a completely different case or
Okay.
whatever. If I say names, you guys have to remember there probably might be, it could be people they know, people that might know something, totally different case because I forgot to mention I get interconnects that don't always fit here.
Yep.
I don't know. He's kind of he's arrogant, but at the same time he's kind of like worried.
I would be too.
You know what I mean? Like he's
Yeah.
kind of worried that he's gonna get caught. Like he keeps going over in his mind, like, did I cover my bases? Did I cover everything? Like maybe the cops are getting a little too close for comfort or something. Because I think they've talked to him.
Mm.
I see somebody in an interrogation room. So I don't know if
Okay.
he's saying that he's been interrogated or he will be interrogated. I mean, I don't know if she's saying he's been
Right.
interrogated, will be interrogated, or
Yeah.
exactly what that is, but I see him in an interrogation room.
Nice.
And again, I feel like this year, the end of this month is going to be super important for some reason. I get a reference to Christmas, so around Christmas time,
Okay.
before or after, but I also get kind of that for December, but I feel like
Yeah.
they're saying like something might come out with the case around that time. She just said you can run, but you can't hide. So
Right.
I think that's something that she would say.
Yeah.
I still want to put like Ted Bundy color hair on him.
Okay.
Like it's I don't see like a red tint. It's just like brown. And I think sometimes it might look lighter or something. Or it may change kind of. She still shows me blue eyes. Some
Okay.
shade of blue. There's something with the defined Adam's apple that came in before. Like it's something about I don't really know why I keep getting like a defined Adam's apple. You know how sometimes people have like more of a defined Adam's apple.
Yeah.
There's reference to kind of a strong jawline, a pointier type nose. I get like sometimes maybe I don't know because sometimes I see him with a beard and a mustache, and sometimes I see him without. But it's weird, like he kind of has like a younger looking face or something, or maybe he is young. I don't know, or he feels older. That's the weird thing.
Right.
You know, when I try to get an age on it, then I'm like, well, I got something with military, which could be ROTC, and then I got something with cops. Well, that could be, I mean, I guess that could be criminal justice.
Yeah.
If he's, you know, studying criminal justice, or that he's going to get arrested or something like that. Like, or he's, the way it came in before was that, or I mean, the way that somebody came in was that, the, you know, he was going to get caught trying to do something, or I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't really understand. Like, I'm having a really hard time with age and like who he is. It's weird. It's like he feels like right there, like I know who he is, but I can't get it.
Right.
I hate that feeling so much.
Yeah.
And maybe that's because it's not time for me to get it right now. I mean, I don't know.
Right.
My stupid pen. It's weird because I think when it comes out, like this is gonna be a shock, just like Richard Allen was. This is gonna be like a super shock, and that came in the last reading I just did.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like the least person anybody suspects, and again, I feel like they know him, but he's like a creeper kind of guy. Like I don't think he's a stranger. I think like when I was getting stalking, like you on sometimes you think it's a stranger, but some people
Yeah.
can stalk you when they're stalking you. Like that happens a lot in that Obsession Dark Desires.
Right.
But it's weird. I see him like stalking or watching more than one of them. And that might just be to see like, where they are, what they're doing for this right here.
Yeah.
Because there's also a fascination he has with one of them. It's weird. It's like, you know, sometimes you see like those movies or whatever where someone meets someone or they start talking to them or whatever, or they're around them, and then all of a sudden they build like this unhealthy obsession towards them,
Yeah.
and it becomes like really, really bad. That kind of is what it feels like.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's weird, like for some reason I see her at her work and I see him watching her at her work.
Okay.
Or like being a customer there or whatever. And my stomach's hurting again. Like it did the night that we did one of the two lives, one of the first two lives when my stomach started hurting. My stomach's
Yeah.
hurting. Um There's something that I feel like that happened. Like I feel like this guy for some reason he gets rejected a lot.
Yeah.
Or something like that, and he's just tired of being rejected, but it's still that it's still that you think you're better than me kind of feeling I keep getting.
Right.
Um, I'm not sure why. I don't know why this is coming in and if this is even right, but I see a smear on like one of the cars.
Oh. Okay.
I don't really know why. It's kind of weird. Like if I walked by it and I went like that and I smeared something on it which is weird because I saw him change his clothes, but I'm not really sure why I'm getting that. I really don't understand that vision at all.
Okay. Unless he
Like
realized he
maybe
did.
he changed but still had the gloves on or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
because it's not smeared with your. It's not a smear with your hand. It's like I have gloves on and I smear it.
Okay.
It's kind of weird, like as I'm leaving the property or something. But I feel like he went out the back, or he went through the woods, which came in the previous readings. But sometimes they will repeat stuff if it's important, and I've already said all this, so
Yeah.
Does show me going up. I keep getting that feeling like I'm walking upstairs again. So I don't know if it's like a duplex, an apartment, something like that. Like,
Right.
because I still feel like, I don't know, that I still feel like he buried the knife somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know though. I keep seeing like a sword like hanging on his wall. Like for decoration, like one of those
Yeah.
like really long swords. I keep seeing that like hanging on his wall, and again like posters. I don't know. Bachelor. I don't get that he's again that feeling of having an issue performing and being so obsessed or wanting something so much, not being able to have it, but having your nose snubbed at him is what I feel like fueled this.
Right.
I wonder if she ever won any medals for her gymnastics. Because gymnastics came in Maddie's, but she's bringing it in, and she's showing me her doing backflips, but she's got a medal on. So I wonder if she ever won any kind of anything for that.
Okay.
Because I see her having a medal put on her. So I don't know. That could be symbolic for winning some competed, but
Right.
getting that. It's hard for me to really like, now that I know information or people are sending me suspects, sometimes like if a name will pop in, I have a hard time realizing if it's from spirit or me because I know that name. You know what I mean? So
Right. Yeah.
I don't want to say it because I can't even tell the difference really at this point on if it's
Okay.
if it's what, because you guys said something and it's like making sense in my head and I'm thinking of that person, or if it's spirit. You know what I mean? It's really hard to tell sometimes. That's why I don't like to know any information.
Right. Has it repeated?
Like at different times throughout the reading, but again,
More
it's just
than one?
because some of the stuff that I'm saying is he doesn't really.
I was wondering if it's repeated more than once. Maybe you should say it, but if not, then let it go.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. And it could just be I could be getting it because
Okay.
I hear the name Trevor. I keep thinking about one specific suspect that everybody keeps bringing to my attention, but I don't know if it's because you guys are bringing him to my attention and all this stuff matches him kind of, or
Right.
or it's coming in from spirit. So that's why I don't want to say it. And I don't want to point fingers and be wrong, or you know what I
Right.
mean? Like I don't
Yeah.
I just can't tell if it's psychic information at this point
Right.
or medium information at this point.
Okay.
But I get the name Kyle. Like these are names I've never gotten before. So I know these are from spirit. But I
Okay.
just don't know if they belong here or if they're friends or whatever. They could be associates or friends of this person as well. Or it might
Okay.
be it's a completely never case. She's showing me brick. That's kind of weird.
Like brick on a house or just like
Yeah,
brick
like
on the
just
ground?
brick. Well, I don't know. It's
Okay.
just brick. So I don't know why she's showing me brick. Sometimes they'll show me brick because it's on something,
Right.
like a house, or sometimes there's a brick wall. But it's just like she's showing me brick for some reason.
Okay.
I'm not really sure why. And again, it's weird. I feel like he's like in close proximity.
Okay.
I wonder why they keep bringing up the frat. She keeps bringing up the frat, but it's I don't know why it is. I don't know if these people know who he is or if he used to be in that frat.
Okay.
There's something with it, and or maybe they know something that they're not letting on. Because that's why I kind of go back and forth with this stalker and the frat, and I don't know if the frat has older people that like go there. Like do they go do older people hang out at the frat? I don't know how that works. You know,
Right.
people like for parties and stuff. I don't know if that's because
Maybe.
I see that he's been to parties where they're
Yeah.
at it, whether it be at their house or somewhere else. But there's reference to him fixing a door
Okay.
or something. Which is weird, but she shows me this person fixing a door.
Okay.
Whether it was an opening ride or something like that, or maybe even they were installing the keypad. I'm not really sure. I see them, the part that the door opens, like they're working on that. So maybe putting on a new door or fixing a door because it's broken. There's something to
Okay.
that I keep seeing. That I'm not really sure.
Okay.
I hit that 57 again. What is that? I don't know what that is. I don't even know if it fits this case, but it's kind of driving me crazy. What is 57?
We'll hold on to that.
Yeah. I keep getting it.
I know.
So I don't really know what it is.
Gotta be important.
So I feel like this person drives a truck. Because I hear the sound of the truck.
Okay.
Okay, so I can hear like how the bigger trucks like have a bigger like a louder engine, and it has like a bigger grill on the front. I want to say like I think it might be white,
Okay.
but there's a reference to that. I don't know what kind it is. I know I got Dodge Durango before. Now that could belong to anybody. That could be in front of a house. I'm not really sure why I got that. But this, I don't
Right.
know what kind of car this is. There's like a grill in the front and it's white and it's larger and it has like kind of a loud motor, like a loud exhaust.
Okay.
Like that's what's coming in. I hope that can't be number of stab wounds, right? That's a lot.
I don't know.
I keep getting that number. It's kind of like 19 feels like it is, but that's kind of like way, 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 way overkill.
Okay.
I mean, I've seen it happen before, but
Right.
I hope
So
not.
Somebody said something about some of the girls had their locks changed because they felt stalked.
Oh, really?
Says the family of Kaylee said that they recently had their doors locked. The code changed. Sorry. Yeah.
So the code changed, but not the doors fixed, because there's something about someone like working on a door.
Yeah,
I don't know
sorry.
if they would be the ones that installed the pad, or if it's I'm working on the door because it's broken or not opening right or something like
Right,
that.
okay. Yeah.
It's weird because I feel like maybe they had this person come fix something in their house, because there's a reference to like plumbing as well.
Yeah.
That maybe they had them come fix the plumbing, or like that's who they would call to fix it. It's kind of weird. I'm trying to see why they were calling Jack. I think something happened like weird, or they were hearing noises. Why they didn't call 911, I don't really know. That's kind of weird. Like if you're hearing noises, I don't know. Maybe they just thought it was nothing. Maybe they didn't want to be over paranoid. Because I feel like that's kind of why they kept. It comes in like I need to tell you something, or I'm kind of scared. Like that's kind of the feeling I get from it. I think it was more than like a drunk call. I think that maybe they were like, I don't know, hearing stuff outside or something. I mean, it could be more than that, but I don't know. It's not really very clear. But I think this guy like wanted to be with one of the girls, or
Yeah.
you know what? It trips me out, and I've always said like I don't think it's like a boyfriend or an ex, because Spirit will always tell me that. They'll usually tell me boyfriend, ex, husband. Like they usually tell me that. It's just
Right. Yeah.
it's weird because Jack had a 13 in his address, so that kind of like threw me a little bit. But
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like that kind of threw me when I saw that, because I felt like 13 was important besides. And so now I'm like kind of questioning that whole thing. But I don't know, it just doesn't really match that
Yeah.
much. This feels like someone, again, I feel like they had like this whole, I get like she says, like a fantasy in their head.
Yeah.
Like maybe he
Sadly.
wanted to be more to one of them than what he was, and they turned down his advances, but they did it in a snobby way, or they treated him less than, kind of thing. And so I'm wondering, I'm wondering what he went to school for before, because I see him like studying with books. I don't know if he's like, if it's kind of weird. I hear calculus, which is really weird.
Okay.
But it's almost like someone had this idea that they wanted to be a cop or something and didn't, or I don't really know. I don't really understand the cop feeling thing around it. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
That's something that I'm kind of really struggling with, because I don't know the significance of it. I don't know if it's saying he's gonna be caught, or if there's a significance to this person in it, because he feels like either he feels like he has authority, or he wanted to have authority. Like I don't know, maybe he was studying criminal justice at one time, or you know what I
Right.
mean? And
Yeah.
so I get kind of that feeling. But then again, I don't know, because I just kind of see a badge, and it's not really evident as to what the badge is or exactly how it came.
Right.
But I feel like this person is like really smart. So
Yeah.
I'm not understanding why um that I feel like he dropped out or maybe stopped for a semester, or there's some kind of reference to I was in school and now I'm not, but I don't know if it's forever. I don't know if it's like I just dropped out for now and then I'm gonna pick it back up. Like I don't really
Right.
know.
Or kicked out.
Or kicked out. Yeah, I don't really know that because I
Right.
don't know what that because it's weird. Like I keep flip flopping between he feels younger and then he feels older, and I
Yeah.
can't. That's why I can't get a hold or handle on it. Um,
Maybe if he has multiple personality disorder,
and he
one
might not
may.
even know it or really realize it, or it might not even multiple personalities. It might just be like an alter ego, or
Right.
sometimes say that the demons told him to do it, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's kind of like I said, like I always say, like I never realized Ted Bundy was in his 20s. I never
Yeah.
realized that. He just didn't put off that vibe that he was a younger guy.
Yeah.
He didn't put off the immaturity of a 20-year-old, And
Right.
so it's almost like maybe it feels like that, or
Yeah.
he might just be older. That's one thing I never usually struggle with my ages like that, but for some reason I'm struggling with this.
Yeah.
And I go back and forth between it's this
All
and
the time.
I
Yeah.
might be picking up against I one like situation that was going on at the time,
Yeah.
but I keep flip-flopping between going to the fraternity and this is just like a guy that was around them that like, you know what I mean? That maybe they snubbed
Right.
their nose at.
Yeah.
Um, which makes me wonder if maybe he hangs out with the younger crowd or he's into the younger crowd.
Yeah.
I don't think he's a RSO. I really don't. It doesn't come
Okay.
in like that. So looking for that type of thing, I don't think that that's unless I'm misunderstanding it. I don't feel that that's what he
Okay.
is. Um, besides of maybe something little in his past, I don't think he's ever been into anything
Okay.
really crazy. And I only say that because I got like the whole battery thing before. Um,
Yeah.
and when they bring in this, when they give me the reference to like high school shooters and how they act and how immature they are, that's what confuses me too, because he's got that immature mentality, even though he doesn't show it. Like he seems smart and seems mature, but he's got this immature mentality over not getting his way
Okay.
and the grievance of how he felt towards these people for whatever it feels like again, like they stubbed their nose at him or they um he didn't like what they had to say to him or how they treated him. um
Right.
or I did all this for you and you can't even talk to me or be my friend, or kind of
Right. Yeah.
that kind of feeling. And I always get that mentality of the school shooters, because it's like they get pissed off and then they just go shoot everything up. This is different, but with it, I mean, this is almost the same, but with a knife, or power away by going into the houses.
Yeah.
And being in that makes them in control, and it's more personal and more personal and all that with a knife than it is with a gun.
Right.
And he wanted to be more stealth about it. It's almost like it's weird. That's such a weird vision. I think he was in the military, or at least ROTC or something weird like that. Um because I see like you know how how like sometimes people put on like the paint like underneath their eyes, like, and then they're in like the military stuff, like they're doing like those kind of drills or something. Like I see him like that.
Oh.
Like in like with a knife, like it reminds you of a kind of like a movie.
Okay.
Like Rambo, but in military fatigues. Like that's what it reminds me of. It's kind of weird. Like he definitely knows how to. I don't really want to see that, but I see like skinning deer, so that makes me think he's a hunter as well, which I think came in before. Which I know a lot of people do around there, you know.
Yeah.
But there might be a picture of him like that or something. I don't know. That's kind of weird. It's kind of a weird vision.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm getting anything pertinent here.
Okay. Fine.
I'm trying. So I don't know where the reference to swimming is. That came in before as well. Like I see swimming. Like a swim team, the way it comes in.
Okay.
But I also hear weightlifting, like someone's lifting weights and dropping the barbells. So that comes in as well. Like I know I already said he was in shape and stuff, but she's showing me lifting weights and hearing the barbells, you know, how it sounds in a gym. I was hearing that.
Okay.
I don't understand this. I heard the word inner circle, but I don't know what that. I mean, I don't feel like he's in the inner circle of their friends, so I'm not really sure.
Right.
What that means. But unless I say it, it'll repeat. So I'm not really, unless somebody in the inner circle knows him, or maybe he thought like he was in the inner circle, or maybe he is in the inner circle, and we just don't know about him.
Or trying to get in there.
Or trying to get in the inner circle. It's kind of weird that it's weird. She's like saying like he would pop up everywhere.
Okay. Yeah.
But it would be like, oh hey, you know, like I'm not following you, like I'm just here, kind of thing.
Right. Yeah.
Does she have a sister? Do you know?
No, she's an only child.
She's an only child? So her and Maddie are both only children?
I think so. Let me wait for chat.
It might be someone that's like it. There's a reference to... Because I hear sister, but I don't know if that's like...
Okay, yeah, she has a sister. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, I was like, huh?
That's why I'm like, I'll wait for chat.
I was getting a sister, so yeah, okay.
Yeah.
The reference to the sister for some reason. Just because I'm trying to get like validating information from her, and I didn't know that obviously, so...
Right.
Sorry.
I think I mixed her with Kaylee.
You mean Maddie?
Maddie, yeah. Sorry.
That's all right.
I'm gonna shut up now.
You're all good.
Okay. Yeah, she has a sister.
I don't know if they were like super close at one point because she's showing me like them talking and stuff. And I don't know if maybe she's trying to say that she ever said something to her about this person. She might have, and maybe it
Okay.
was they didn't think it was anything at the time, but there's something about, and she could
Right.
just be validating, you know.
Yeah.
So again, the freaking football comes in and cheerleading. Like, I keep getting that cheerleading, but I don't know who it belongs to unless it has something to do with the football game.
Right.
I keep getting the football, but see, I got the football way before I even knew there was a football game. And so I don't
Yeah.
really know if it might have something to do that night, or I'm not really sure. The guy used to play football. Like, there seems to be football around this for some reason. So weird, like, that I keep seeing it with facial hair and then without facial hair. Kind of weird. I don't really know.
That can make them older and younger too, with, when they have the beard and then they shave, they look younger.
Yeah. Yeah, because Ted looked older when he had a beard and he looked younger when he didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like I don't. I don't know if they have DNA or not. They probably do, but I don't know. That's one thing I'm not really sure about. I mean, if they did, that would make sense.
They do have DNA, they just don't have a match.
Well, that's what Nancy Grace said, but it's not confirmed by police. That's just what she's guessing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not actual fact. She's just stating her opinion.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because I don't see her saying that, and not FBI anyways. But yeah, it was just her opinion on it.
Makes sense.
There's also like a jealousy type feeling too. Like, I don't know if he was like jealous of Ethan or if he was jealous of anybody else, but there's like a jealousy feeling.
Okay. Yeah.
As well. No, and I think too, not just jealous of that, but jealous of like maybe their lives or who they were, or like I hear everything comes easy to them and maybe not to him. Bipolar and like he's got inadequacy feelings of
Yeah.
inadequacy. But at the same time, he's like, you know, I'm just as good as you guys. You're no better than me. Like, it's kind of weird. I'm getting. My chest is hurting really bad all of a sudden. See, the light's not doing it anymore. Weird.
Yeah.
I have no idea why she's showing me a tiger. I don't know if it's symbolic for something or not.
Huh.
But I see it. I don't know what it's for. I still get, I get that, and I think I got this. Didn't I get this in Ted, the business owner thing?
Yeah.
I don't really know what that is. I don't know if it's like an entrepreneurship or what. Or if he does have his own kind of like business or something. Because I mean, he doesn't have to be a licensed handyman to fix things, you know.
Right. Right.
They could just know that he likes to fix it, and like maybe he can fix things, like he's good at fixing things or doing things. But I
Yeah.
feel like he's been in that house fixing stuff or something. There's something about him going in the house, and that's how we knew the layout. There's something
Right.
about him going in there and fixing stuff.
Yeah.
And so I would think that maybe the guy that rented the house out to them would know about who he had fix stuff, because it
Yeah.
would be, unless they asked him to do it, which it usually goes through the rental person, right? Like if you're
Right.
renting a house.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, they're showing me like a breaking news sign. So I think there's gonna be something coming up.
Okay. Yeah.
She shows me her laughing. I feel like she's a really good person, really kind heart. She's more down to earth. She feels more down to earth than the other ones, and she's not as like outgoing with, like, you know, the other ones were more, they were partiers and stuff, and they didn't mind showing their body and being like that. Like, she's more conservative. She comes across as
Yeah.
more conservative. And again, her and Ethan, they feel kind of like soulmates. Like they're very well matched.
Yeah.
And again, I get like really good grades with her or something.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if she graduated with honors to like graduation with honors, and then like getting good grades in school and doing really well.
Yeah.
And then that's, I think, why her and Ethan get along. They're both athletic.
Yeah.
You know, they kind of vibe on that same level. She feels older than him or something, or I don't know.
I know Ethan just turned 20 and then she was 20, but I don't know when her birthday was. But they were both 20.
Why does she feel older? She might just feel older to me. Did he go to a different school or something? Why does he feel like I mean, I know he didn't live at that house. Like he was visiting, but
Yeah.
is he from Washington or something? Like I want to go like kind of far, not really far, but you know what I mean, like a different area with him for some reason. I don't really know.
Okay. Yeah, he's from Mount Vernon.
Where's that at?
WA is Washington, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah, because I wanted to go kind of over the state line, so that's what I was wondering.
Okay.
And it was like a long distance thing. Green kind of feels important for some reason. I don't really know why.
Okay.
Green. This guy drinks a lot.
Yeah.
Drinks a lot, and it's like I'm drinking that night, but not to the point where I can't do what I need to do. But I'm drinking that night. I go do what I'm doing, then I go back to drinking. Life is normal. Like there's no remorse. There's no nothing. Like I don't care. I don't care what I did. Like no big deal. It
Okay.
felt good to get him out of the way, kind of thing, is the way it comes across. Like it built up for so long. I did it. Yeah, it felt good to him though, almost like a release. So I don't know if he's gonna fixate on somebody else because I mean, yes, this was a spree killing, but it has that serial killer vibe to it.
Okay.
Like he's the type of person that could easily become one.
Yeah.
Which I think he would easily be fixated on someone else, or maybe he has been. Maybe there's some kind of stalker thing from him in the past for someone else, or like I don't think this is the first time he's become obsessed and been kind of stalkerish. Like maybe he's had a protective order against him or something like that.
Yeah.
Because it comes in as he gets a little obsessive, but he also, again, I feel like if they say no, it's like me and you, we would act normal if somebody told us no or act a certain way. We probably just, if it was online, we'd probably just block them or whatever. But
Yeah.
him, it's like it built up a fury in him. That
Okay.
keeps.
Yeah. Okay.
So he's kind of like would be. I like a lot of alcohol, and that might be why he dropped out or left school is because he drinks a lot. Like
Yeah.
I feel like he drinks a lot, but I also feel like part of the thing of drinking that night was not only to blend in, but maybe a little bit of liquid courage. Because although he wanted to do it, doing something like this might take a little bit more courage than what he had.
Yeah.
Sorry. I feel like I want to cough. Every time I connect to them, I feel like I want to cough. I'm not really sure. Chest, lungs, I guess.
Yeah.
Plus, I think he smokes. And I wonder if there's not a cigarette butt out there on the street or something. Some kind of evidence that maybe they picked up that he didn't even think they would even care about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm getting cigarettes, but then they're showing like a butt, like a cigarette butt. So I wouldn't be surprised if the cops don't have one or there's one out there by the street or something, somewhere or something.
Right.
Again, I don't think he drove there that night. I think he was waiting in the shadows for quite some time, waiting for them to go to sleep or whatever they were doing.
Right.
And I think maybe he was even creepy at the bar or something. Like, it's like, this guy's here again, you know?
Yeah.
Or I see this guy again. Or why are you here with us kind of thing? Or why are you around us?
Right.
You know, it's hard because I'm kind of flip-flopping between the two suspects that I'm thinking of. It's kind of weird because, like, I'm getting the vibes of both of them, but I don't really know why. And one's younger and one's older. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's really kind of weird because I don't think there's two people that did this. I really only get one. I only see one. I only see, and that could be the other person knows him or saw him, or it's just people suspect him. Because I can get suspects too sometimes, and that's why I'm having a hard time. Like, I don't want to say it because I don't know if it's from my mind or not. Like, that's one thing I can't tell at this moment, just because.
Right.
Like, if I would have got it in the first reading before I knew
Yeah.
anything, or before anybody sent me anything, then it would be different. But now
Right.
it's just I don't want to say it, and there's definitely like connection to that downtown area. Like, he hangs out around there a lot. Like, I see him walking around there a lot. Like, and again, I get like a work boot thing. There's something
Yeah.
about his boots
Yeah.
that keeps coming in. These are like hiking boots, like it's weird. He kept something, or he take a trophy. I mean, I think I got something like that or in a different reading, but I think he took a trophy, but I think he always, like, he also maybe kept the shoes and just like cleaned them off. Like, I don't know. He's got a collection of like I said, like knives and I don't know. He might have a gun, but it's mostly like sharp objects. He's got a thing with sharp objects.
Yeah.
Like, he likes them. I don't know. It's so weird. Like, I keep flip flopping between a younger dude and an older dude, and I can't pin it down. It's really freaking annoying me. Because I think that's why, is because I keep going back to the frat, and
Yeah.
I also got two names from the frat. So why I'm getting them, I don't know.
Right.
It makes me
Yeah.
wonder if he knows them or something, or I don't really know or understand that. Oh, I hear the word like pillar of the community.
Huh.
Meaning that he's someone that's no one's gonna suspect
Yeah.
to do anything like this. And that could be, I mean,
Right.
that could mean anything. Keep pushing for information because I just don't feel like this is a good reading. I wonder if anybody had braces when they were younger. I don't know why I'm picking up braces. Kind of weird. Like, braces on my teeth. Like,
Yeah.
but I'm taking back to like childhood. I don't know if that's her or not.
Okay.
I mean, she has really straight teeth. It's possible.
Right.
She showed me like braces. Like, I don't know, maybe she's saying she was awkward at one point. But I feel like I really can't get away from the feeling that like they did this person like fix something in their house or something. That's something that I just is kind of bugging me.
Right.
That I can't let go of either. No idea. It's still doing it, kind of. It's weird. Again, I keep seeing him in the interrogation room.
Yeah.
I also think there's reference to bragging, but I don't know if it's. I don't know if it's I'm bragging as who I am, or I'm bragging as someone anonymously, or I'm just saying it to one person. I'm not really sure what that's about. It's almost like telling myself like being so proud of yourself, like you can't keep the secret, kind of thing. Like that's kind of how it comes in.
Huh.
I don't really know who he tells or whatever.
Right.
And I'm pulling 11, and I know that's like their address, but I just don't know if it belongs to another apartment address or there's something specific with it.
Okay.
I don't really know. And 26 also comes in as being important. I've been getting that number the last few days.
Right.
Yeah. And 12 comes in again. Oh, I got that before. It's coming in again for some reason. That could be December, or it could be the 12th, or it could be, it seems important. Could be number,
Okay.
could be, I don't know. Because they're bringing that in again. I wasn't even going to say it again, but stuff will repeat until I say it, and it'll kind of drive me crazy.
Right.
Oh, I'm hearing coffee shop. Not really sure I'm hearing that. I get like the name Tyler. Tyler or Taylor? I know I already got Taylor, but I don't know. Sounds like Tyler. It's weird because James came in after that. Again, this can be just connections and everything.
Right.
I've gotten James before. And this could be friends or people that know stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it could just be connections. Yeah. Doesn't have to really.
So, for the 5'11", do you feel like it's a height?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to read this comment to you, though. It says there are work boots that a lot of police, EMS, outdoorsmen wear. Tactical boots are from a manufacturer named 5'11".
Weird.
Yeah.
It's weird. I could remember multiple meanings. It could be in like a height, but that doesn't mean that the boots don't also.
Right.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It could be a height, but it could be that. Who knows? I don't know. It's like weird. Like I don't know if I can picture like it's. I can't get rid of the badge, and again, I don't know if that's just saying that he's gonna get
Right.
caught. It could be that he's gonna get caught. That could
Yeah.
be what it's for. Or but he comes across as I'm an authority figure.
Right. Yeah.
Like I said, it's this is gonna be someone that's and it could have been in his past and he might not even be a cop anymore. He could be an ex or ex security
Right.
guard or something like that. It doesn't even
Yeah.
mean that's what he is right now. But there's something with like I said, and it could even be like I said, he wanted to be or something. I don't even know. It's
Yeah.
just it's one thing I keep getting a badge and it like again, could be that he's gonna get caught. And it might interconnect because that one cop just got caught driving all the way across freaking
Yeah.
county. So he catched in her family. So I mean, you never know.
Right.
Let me try to get some stuff from her to validate because I'm like it's starting to. I'm not really getting much else.
Yeah.
Which I'm really irritated at. Like, there's only so much I'm gonna be able to get my mind back and forth
Yeah.
from stuff that I know, and it's like weird. Like I can't get a feel. I can't feel for his age or anything like that, and I don't know why they keep flip flopping on me. He feels older. He feels younger. Like I don't know.
Right. Yeah.
Because I like see him around like the frat and stuff at the same time.
Okay.
So
Could
it's
have
kind of
invited
weird.
himself.
And yeah. He feels kind of dorky too, like kind of a geeky nerd, but he's like just odd and awkward. And I think that's why like they didn't want to really hang out with him or something. Or
Right.
annoying.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, this could be the cop thing could be people in his family or whatever. I really don't know where to place that at. And some of the stuff could even be in his mind, but I don't know. It's just weird. Like
Yeah.
I know a lot of this stuff sounds like JS. A lot of this stuff
Yeah.
sounds like him. But then a lot of this stuff also sounds like PK that everybody's talking about. So it
It's hard.
could be people surrounding the situation. Like that's where it gets a little hard.
Right. Yeah.
When you get the connections and you're not really, even though I'm trying to
Right.
focus on just specifically him. And honestly, it's weird. She's not really giving. And again, I'm only allowed to get what I'm going to get in the amount of, like, in the time frame I'm allowed to get it at. Plus,
Right.
it's still really new. They're still, they don't feel very strong to me for some reason. Which is weird because,
Yeah.
the light and everything, like, they just don't feel, maybe everybody connecting to them is draining their energy. It's very possible that that's what's
Okay.
happening as well. So, because she's not really talking a lot. It's not like I thought she would be stronger, really.
Right. Yeah.
But there's her coming out grieving, and that she's
Yeah.
having a hard time seeing them like that. And the message is that I'm okay and I love you. Like that's the message she wants to put across.
Yeah.
I hear the word part of my path. So, I hear about Boise, Idaho. I don't know if that's where she's from or where this person's from, but I hear Boise, Idaho.
Okay.
And sometimes when I try too hard, it also does not flow.
Right.
And she shows me her and Ethan together holding hands. So she's happy they're together. I don't know where the letters come in at. I keep seeing letters being written out. I don't know if that's them or I'm not really sure where that comes in. The letters. That something about writing letters or someone writing letters. I don't know. I don't know what that is.
Sometimes when it's schoolmates, they usually can write a letter and they put them in their caskets and stuff. So maybe that could be it.
Oh, that could be it. Yeah. I'm wondering if that's maybe what happened since they just had her funeral, why she's talking about that.
Yeah.
Sorry. I didn't think about that. So yeah, but she's showing me a letter.
Okay.
And again, I feel like there's gonna be like that keeps coming in about something being up on the wall, like a whole like memorial wall or something. Like that keeps coming in. And if she played sports, they would probably retire her stuff too.
Right.
Because I feel like that's what keeps coming in is like the retirement of jerseys or whatever they did. It's like gonna be part of the wall. But I
Right.
keep seeing this painting done. I keep seeing this painting done that someone's gonna do of all four of them. It looks like a mural. That's what it looks like is a mural. It's really
Okay.
colorful and really pretty, and it's got like it's really colorful and really pretty, and there's a reference to a rainbow too, like maybe on it.
Okay.
So I'd be curious if maybe they paint a mural on the wall besides doing
Yeah.
that or something like that, because like there's a big reference to a mural that's coming in.
Okay.
He's definitely gonna get arrested, guys. It's not. I mean, I know it's hard to be patient, but he's gonna get arrested in the time he's gonna get arrested in, and nothing that I give or anybody else gives is gonna. I mean, it's more like just a validation thing. I mean, I guess.
Right.
It's one of those things where I just like I feel him right there, but I can't quite figure out who he is. I hate that feeling.
Yeah.
I mean, I felt the same way with Delphi. It's like I
Yeah.
knew he was right there, and I felt him, but I couldn't figure out who he was. Even though I got his name, I didn't know I got his name,
Right.
until I
Yeah.
went back after he was arrested, and it's like, oh well, I got it. But it's not like
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a name and be like, okay, I'm gonna go hunt you down and let's get you arrested. It doesn't work. It doesn't work like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
It's like the clue. Like if we were police and I gave you guys if I gave them these clues, then they might be able to use them. But for us, it's one of those things.
Yeah.
But I also hear scholarship with her, and there's also for some reason I get like foundation as well. Like she's talking about a foundation. I don't know if her parents start one or somebody starts one with that with
Okay.
this whole situation. But it's like a foundation thing that's
Okay.
coming in as well. It's weird, like, I really get this really strong love energy with her and Ethan, like, I can't explain it.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like they had a really good relationship, and I feel like they really vibed really well, you know what I mean? Like, it's one of those kind
Yeah.
of really, they benefited one another, they complimented one another. I
Yeah.
get that because he's the all-American boy, like, really sweet, and he wasn't, like, an a-hole. He doesn't come across that way. I mean, I'm sure we all are at times, but you know what I mean? Like, I feel
Right.
like he was a pretty good kid, and she was a pretty good
Yeah.
girl, and, like, they just are, like we're kinda like the all-American couple is the way it comes in.
Yeah.
Um, and so she wants to talk about um, she calls it celebration of life yesterday, or vigil celebration of life, same thing. I don't know if there was a slideshow done, but there's a reference to a slideshow, and this might be their funerals or whatever too that comes up. I'm not really sure, but I keep getting a slideshow, and
Okay.
because I didn't watch it, I didn't want
Oh, I
to
did.
watch it. I didn't
Yeah.
watch it either in case anything came in. And she keeps showing me doves. So that's just a sign for peace for me, usually. And I don't know if there was doves on anything or whatever, but I keep getting a slideshow like abundance of flowers and like a bunch of people talking. And I know that's what happens at a vigil, but she's just showing me that to show me that she saw what was going on. I can't get that mural out of my head. It's like really strong. Like someone like from that's a really good artist or something. The light's going off. Someone that's a really good artist or something is gonna do like a mural for them. It's gonna be pretty badass, actually. That's one thing that's coming through like super super strong.
Okay.
I wish everything came through that strong.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you.
Can't wait to
I
see it.
really can't get the fraternity out of my head. Like that's freaking driving me nuts. I don't know if it's just because it was a part of the night or it's something else. I don't really know.
Okay. Let's hold on to it for now.
Yeah. And it's weird, like, 'cause I feel like this guy feels like he should be popular, but he's not.
Okay.
Or he feels like he should be more liked than he is, but he's not. There's also a
Right.
lot of problems past relationships and stuff, like, I don't know, he's just, like he's weird in relationships, like, controlling,
Okay.
or something like that.
Dominant.
And 'cause I'm usually told that right away. Yeah, I'm usually told
Right.
that, and I'm not being told that, so I really can't say it's that. And I'm not, like I don't know. They're not giving me any of that stuff, so I could be completely wrong. And I'm okay with that. It's
Okay.
just I just give what I get. I just get what I get. That's all I can do is give what I get.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't know, no more information is really coming in at this time. I don't think. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the chat. Oh, I can get information.
1,500.
Hey. Yeah. So I'm not connecting to Ethan, I'm connecting to her, so that's why she wouldn't come in with her. Makes sense. Yeah, this feels like someone that was like a frog prince. You know what I mean? Like, does that
Yeah.
make sense? Sorry. Sorry. Jeez. I have a lot of minutes to scroll. And why do I keep
Yeah,
disappearing?
there's 1,500 comments.
Oh, fuck. I don't think I'm able to go through all these. I can't even get to them. That's the only thing about not looking at the chat, you know?
Right.
It's the only thing is
Right.
I gotta go and
But
get
it's a
up
bigger distraction
and
for you.
make sure I'm answering questions if I can or whatever. Yeah. No pressure, nothing. Thank you, Cup of Color. Did we kick, or was everybody nice? That's why I'm trying to go through here. Where'd she go?
I'm still here, just upstairs.
Oh, okay. Do you move on me?
I did because I was getting tired of sitting there.
Oh. I'm sorry. I'm just going to try to get up here because I know there's some questions and stuff. I don't think it's. I don't like the attention. He just doesn't match the thing. It doesn't match what I'm seeing at all. I mean, he kind of does like being dorky and like creepy, but he doesn't have. I don't know. I just don't think it's. Okay, are we at the top yet? It's not going up anymore. Nope, we're not at the top. Nope.
There's a lot. I can't see any of them though.
I know. I'm going really high up. Oh man. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get up here so I could see what these comments are. If we lose people, oh well. Someone said I'm a mystical being. Okay, I'm almost to the beginning. I think. Why I keep doing that?
What did I say? Huh? Hi. Pateron?
Okay, here I'm at the top. Why do I keep going in and out? I didn't do that the whole time.
What do you mean?
I keep getting kicked off the thing.
Oh.
Yeah, Matt, I don't know if I did give any good clues or not. Yeah, Gigi, that's kind of what I was thinking about, but I was like, because that's why I didn't want to say it, because everybody's telling me all the stuff I get matches, and I just don't want to say it because I don't know if it's from me or not. You know what I mean? It's not a she. It's not a she. This was someone really strong.
What?
Okay, so I just want to say hi to everybody because I missed a lot of highs. And yes, I've done few on summer. I will pick it up again. That one's a lot of, I don't even know on that one. I get a lot of different information on that one too. I don't know what you mean by killers tell you they ever want to be caught. I don't know what that means. Oh wait, I did all see all these. Okay. I'm replying to these ones. What's up, Quentin's cat? Okay. The light. I don't know why I keep going in and out either. I wasn't doing that before, but now I am. Okay, so Jade, my book is right there on the bottom. It's on Amazon. R&R Love, a Twin Flame story. If you're still here. Yeah, I got pizza with him, one time, I did. A couple of readings ago. I don't know if it was past or present though, that's the thing. Thank you, Casey. I already saw one, sorry. I think it went up too far. Apologize. Matt, I do believe he is going to be connected to some handcuffs, yes. I don't know about Magic Matt. I got a headache all of a sudden. No, it doesn't work like that. I mean, lower astral's not hell. It's just not what they make it out to be. It's kind of a dark place where people don't go to LIGO. I mean, there is lower dimensions. Man, I went too far up. I already saw all these. I'm sorry. Shazam is person, yes. Baby girl, you're a mystical being. Yeah, I wish I was. It would make my life a lot easier. You know what I mean? Like, definitely. No pressure in my butt. You know, once you get a name, everybody expects you to do it all the time. It just doesn't work like that, unfortunately. Yeah, you know what? There's something about this case. I'm into it like I was with Delphi, and I'm not supposed to get into cases like that because there's a lot of other people I have to help, and I just so right now. Weird. I don't know. I can't wait to see that mural. I bet you it happens. They say that no, the dog is not linked to this case. That's what the cops say. I don't know if they're just saying that or not. Oh, thank you, Lori, for the super sticker. I appreciate that. We appreciate that very much. I don't think I'm going to be able to get through all these comments. I'm trying. Thank you, Karen, for that. That's a good one. I don't know what the numbers are. Like, they could be multiple they could be stab wounds, they could be something to do with the I just don't know. They kind of fit where they fit, you know? The police won't watch it, but I've done multiple readings. Who knows? Maybe they will. I don't know. They didn't hear because they were asleep. I think they heard something and then they locked their door and they didn't think anything of it. He's very stealth, and it happened in their sleep. They didn't get a chance to do anything. Have you ever seen those movies where have you ever seen those movies where you have these really stealth military guys and they go into a place and kill people or unalive people that's what it's like. Ah, fudge sticks. Bathroom was right next to Xena's bedroom. Huh, maybe that's what it was. I don't know what the bathroom was about. I heard the roommates had the dog. So I don't think so. I think that they had the dog locked with them from what I heard. Yeah. See, he was in there with the surviving rooms. Well, no, they weren't home yet, so they went to bed early, so therefore they locked the dog in the room with them. You know what I mean? So no, the surviving roommates had the dog. But I guess it was barking. Well, I mean, he may. I just swing. It's kind of weird. And again, it might be people connected or connected to him. When I get stuff, it's not always a killer. Remember that. It can be people around them. But it came in that it was because I was talking about him at the time. So I wonder what the Range Rover is. What they meant by that. It's kind of weird. Karen, thank you for that. That's pretty awesome. I had to reread it because I was not sure I was understanding. I wonder if there's a Tyler James. I don't know. That name kind of came in. That's all, we don't know if that's true. That's speculation about selling things. They had an OnlyFans. You can get major money from that. So it's all speculation. Yeah, steroids did come in at one time, Mary, actually, or something with needles. I mean, depends. I know my pen was being ridiculous. I wasn't talking about Ethan being over. He was caught by surprise, guys. That's why. And overpowered. Yeah, I usually do. Well, that's the reason why I didn't have a backup pin is there's still stuff in it. It just wasn't working for some reason. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I only get one killer. I don't see more than one. Man, some of these rumors and speculations are ridiculous. Crazy. Comment, man. Oh, Lord. Everybody's shocked by who it is anyways. They'll shock everything like Delphi did. It'll be just like that kind of situation. It's got similar energies. I don't care what police are saying. It was a target attack. Okay, whoever had the Range Rover, I don't know. That's just what I heard. So that's fine. Whatever, you guys validated it. It'll be a conviction. It'll be okay. So I feel like anyways. From my understanding, they did OnlyFans. You can make good money doing that. So I don't know if that's truth or not. That's speculation. PK's been sent to me in normal time many times. That's why I was like, I think they won't put. I don't know. I think as far as like putting up a reward, it's more than likely because they don't want a bunch of crazy ass tips. They're probably already getting some crazy ones. I'm not really sure. Thank you guys for the with super chats. I'm trying to go through here to see if there's anything I need to answer because I don't watch the chat when I do the channeling. So I do. I wish I had a name. I can only get a name if they give it to me, and they don't always do that. Like I said, the timing of me getting it for Delphi was just the way it was. And I also have to be on the right vibration. It's just, it has to do with timing, guys. It just does. Things happen in the timing they're meant to. We learned that with Quentin, so. Oh. Thank you. You need to go back and watch all the other readings because I feel like there's important information in every reading. A lot of these questions were answered in other readings, so I'm guessing the other ones haven't been watched. Yeah, I mean, I've gotten kind of dark and curly hair too. I keep getting like, I don't know why, but I get like Ted Bundy brown, like that color brown. That kind of, I keep getting that reference. Mm. Thank you very much. I think the DNA sample from Jeremy is I don't think we don't have any, that's like speculation. Guys, remember, rumors are real. Just because something is said doesn't make it real. It doesn't mean he didn't, but I mean, really, you're asking who I'm talking to when it says live reading on Xana on the reading. Not Jeremy. No, like just because I tell you guys, I get names because they might be connections. It doesn't necessarily mean that it belongs, here, because I do get interconnects and things in the future, or it could be people that are connected to them. Fuck. I keep accidentally hitting my notifications and getting taken to the. I don't think I'm gonna be able to go to over 800 of these. I'm gonna try to go faster because this is insane. Like, I really think he has light eyes. I just get that, like, blue eyes. Yeah, I know, but sometimes his hair is like more reddish, though sometimes it's brown. That's who I was thinking of. But I don't want to say it because again, because I'm getting people sending me messages about him, or if it's really, what I'm getting from spirit. So sometimes it's hard to tell the difference, especially when you have somebody in mind. Fuck. Who? Maybe Gigi. I don't know. That's why God is kind of weird. Sorry about that. I mean, I know that there's some stuff that actually got like repeated, but they'll just do that. They'll do that. So you guys have to watch the other readings, okay? A lot of the stuff that everybody's asking is in other readings. Not two killers. Nope. I'm not going to answer about the good record with my readings because somebody else got all mad at me for doing that. But yeah, we do. Check out Quentin's. Oh, check out Delphi. That's a good one to check out. Okay, so there's the door lock thing. No, the truck looked newer. It didn't look like an older style. It has a really loud exhaust. And it looks white. It looks like a bigger truck. I have other readings, lady. You can go check out. Just stick. No, it didn't seem like it was on the lock. It seemed like it was on the door itself or something, or I don't know. Lex Luthor, really? Oh my gosh. Go watch Delphi. The last reading I did. Baby girl got it. I can't tell if Lex Luthor is being mean or... Hmm. 57 is a state highway. Huh. I don't know if that's why I got 57 or not, but that's interesting. I think all three of them knew him. I just don't think Ethan did. Yeah, see, I was going to channel Ethan tonight, but I didn't really feel like he knew. Like, he knows. I don't know. Xena gave me information about her and Maddie, so I thought maybe. I don't know why I keep disappearing. That's really weird. It usually happens, so I apologize. Thank you, Jade. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. Yes, Vanished and Forgotten does have a channel. She's still trying to get her videos up and stuff. But yeah, if you just put that into her channel. Thank you, Miss K. I mean, they know each other. I think they know each other. Well, Aaron, I mean, psychopaths, that's what they do, unfortunately. I'm never gonna make it through all these questions. I'm trying to go fast. I'm sorry. Thank you, Cup of Color. Thank you for validating the sister. Yeah, I was looking for, I was looking for a sister for working on. Whose sister is a cheerleader, Jade? Because I keep getting cheerleader. Is that Xana's sister? I keep getting all. I know they had a big I found out after I got it a couple times that they had a big game that day, so I don't really know. I already know about Jeremy. I don't believe it's him. I mean, even though I got those initials in Delphi, it kind of made me, but he doesn't have the blue eyes like I thought. Like, I feel like this guy has. He doesn't look like I see, so. And there was a reference to him possibly unaliving himself at one point in the previous readings. I don't think people understand that these things work off of clues. Okay, that's just how it works. These weren't Mr. Queens, okay? It works off of putting the clues together. That's just the way it works. Sometimes it's more direct than others, like in Delphi. Sometimes it's not. Due to timing and the way things are supposed to happen. I keep trying to explain that to people. Am I to the end yet? No, Maddie's not. Maddie's crossed. She's not stuck. I wouldn't have been able to communicate like I did with her before. So I don't believe in that. Just because of how someone passes away doesn't mean they get stuck. Where's my mods missing these comments? Oh, why is that on there? That's started to be blocked. I know how to channel. Thank you very much. I've been doing it for 10 years. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, because the two people even describe two people as a thing. I have 4 people, Miss K. I don't know where they were all at, but nah. I don't know why I keep getting kicked out. It's really weird. I'm sorry. That usually doesn't happen. Things happen in the time that they're meant to happen. Just the way it is. Just like Delphi. I mean, 5 years ago I said October and it was October. That's just, and 5. That's just the way that it is. Okay. You know what? I think we're in the year of the tiger. That might be a reference to that, or there's something else. Stick. Oh, hello, Libby. Where have you been? Huh? Right, Karen? I don't understand it. I keep hitting that. Should figure out how to turn those off. Tyler's the other roommate? Oh, I didn't hear that before. Interesting. I keep getting James, though. What the heck is this? It's weird saying when I block people. Unless they were already blocked. I mean, I had... I don't know where all my mods were. Why is it doing that? No! Ugh. Let me block it. It keeps saying that it can't block it. I don't know. I just got a weird, creepy vision. I just got, and I didn't get this during the reading, but I just got a vision of the guy walking through the house and like smelling underwear. I know that's gross and weird, but that means he could get in and out of the house, and he's done it when they've been gone before. So I just saw that right now randomly. So there's that. Doesn't mean that he gets, I mean, that could just be someone that's good at fixing things. It doesn't like, but it would explain why he's able to get in and out so easily. I don't know. Yeah, that came in the very, very first reading. I got the sliding glass door before it ever came out. So the unconscious person, I believe, was somebody who ran outside and passed out. That's what I heard. I don't know. I don't know if it's true or not. Oh, man. I believe that, Christopher. I don't think it's him. I just think he's weird and awkward, but I don't think it's Jeremy. You know. Yeah, Shelly, you know, I thought she'd come through strong, giving me what she gave me when she came through Maddie, but she is kind of, I don't know why it is. Oh, good God. Now, let me block that one. I'm guessing the other two have been blocked already. I was wondering that, baby girl. I was wondering that. Because you know what I made myself watch today was the Skulls. I didn't finish it, but I was watching that today, and I kind of had that thought. I don't know why. No, Melissa, I don't do tarot cards. I used to, but I don't. I mean, I have them, but I don't ever use them. No, Carrie, not Jeremy. Thanks, though. I got 11. Well, 1111 was kind of mentioned last reading. I had seen the clock and I mentioned it at that time, so that's interesting you said that. Thank you, baby girl. You guys on your meat, but Jasmine, we just don't need to people and speculate, that's all. He's just creepy, that's all that it is. It has nothing to do with it. I've said that already. Like, he doesn't feel the part. I strongly feel the part possibly. I know. Kind of. Usually, Spirit tells me if it's an X and they haven't, but I don't. That doesn't mean anything. It's just weird. You're welcome, Gigi. We've checked out the houses that people have said. Haven't found anything weird. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I keep getting football, but I don't really know what the significance is. I found out again after I got it that they had a football game, but I don't know really. No, gosh, it's not him. Fripp. Oh, they're talking a picture of their party with all the friends. Okay. Most of them, I hope. Carrie, I don't know where my freaking mods were, dude. I don't. Let's be nice. Come on. Stop. Jesus Christ. I know Carrie personally. Don't. She's a client of mine. Just don't. I don't know where my mods were. I have like 4 or 5 mods. I'm not really sure. Well, besides Tammy, she was helping me. You guys don't have to put, I mean, you don't need to put names in here because I've already said that it wasn't Jeremy. Like, if you guys watch my readings, I've already said that. So, and the reason why is he doesn't have blue eyes and he's not as I see. So, I just think he's just a real creepy dude. That's it. Thank you guys for the super stickers. Sorry it's taking me so long to go through the chat. It was really a lot. No, they weren't awake. I saw them sleeping before it came out in the news. They weren't awake. They, when you freaking drink and go to sleep, I don't think this happened till like later 3. That's why. No, you don't arrest someone for carrying a handgun if they're allowed to carry it. Thank you. Thank you, Shane. I'm doing the best I can, but it's, it's not my job to find him. It's just my job to give whatever they say. I can only give what I get. Oh, her funeral's tomorrow? Oh, okay. So maybe that's... I wonder if they're going to do a... I could have been picking up her funeral tomorrow then. That's probably what the validation is for that. All right, awesome. I didn't know that. So that's a good validation because I did not know that it was tomorrow, her funeral. So that makes complete sense. Because it was more like a funeral I was getting instead of a vigil, like with all the slideshows and stuff. I mean, I think she was talking about her sister. Tiger's Terry is Stuffy. Whose Stuffy was that? I know I remembered we're in the year which I didn't think about that, but it might have a different meaning. Like I said, it would depend. I believe JP is gay according to his pictures, but don't quote me on that. Yeah, I don't know what the bat is. I have no idea. What is this question? I do get dreams sometimes. It just depends. I've had dreams of different things that happen or a location. I've dreamed of a location and they found somebody there, like right when I woke up. There's lots of different dreams that I've had. It just depends. But yeah, I don't know what the George Michael thing. He might look similar to him, is what I'm thinking, or something. Or I don't know. It might have a completely different meaning. Okay, I got to the very bottom. All right. So Libby came to lay down. Oh, okay. Her phone died. Wait. Yeah. I think that's it. Or it's 11 o'clock. It's a lot later than I wanted it to be. I will do probably Kaylee next. Because I don't think Ethan was really, because he was visiting. It just doesn't feel like. We'll see. I don't know which one I'm gonna do next. I'm kind of going where I'm pulled to. So we'll see. I don't know how much more information I can get either. Because like I said, they give you information in the timing you're supposed to have it and the way it's supposed to come through. And that's just it. We have no control over it. So it is what it is. And we're not supposed to know everything. We're not mystical beings, That's Xana, but I don't know really who it's about. I feel like it's about the 3 girls all together. I understand. So that did come in. This Ted's reading that came. Ask me why Libby came in late right here on the table. Libby's baby. Want to say hi to Libby? Hi, Libby. All right. So I guess that's it, guys, huh? I will. Yeah, she's definitely a mama's girl. Oh, baby. I woke her up because she's on top of my phone. All right. I will see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful evening. Be safe out there. And I'll see you guys next time. Yeah, that's the one I had a vision of and found like 4 weeks later. And she's doing so good. Yeah, it was weird when I was going through the comments. I was seeing him like going through the house like smelling underwear. It's just so weird. Like I'd never gotten that vision before, but there it is. So thanks guys for being here. You guys have a wonderful evening or night.